Ladies and gentlemen, Society Australia. I come here 2001. This time there was John Howard. And John Howard, he moved. I see Kevin Ladd and Jury and Michael Tembo and Tony Abbott and Scott Morrison. To me, Scott Morrison is an all-out promise you is an all-out promise you you to believe. You to believe. When are you going to see Scott Morrison? I find him with President Uganda, Museveni, Kaguta Tibaburwa. They are the same, they act the same. And all of them are the same. When I'm going to see, I think in them they born each other, everything they act the same. And those, since I born is these leaders, they know how to promise you to believe. Now I start with Scott Morrison. After I finish to start with Scott Morrison, I continue Museveni. I start with Museveni. Scott Morrison, a day he was doing a campaign, he promised society to give them freedom. And he promised to protect all of society fire. And when he finished to win, this day he win, he believe he was lost, he was going to lose, society they need freedom, society fire, society they need freedom. They protect him to win. He give them freedom and he protect them in the fire. Now I have a lot of his video. Now I can't play his video all. Now I want him to remember when he was doing a campaign. When he was suffering, society they banned him, they don't want to talk to him, they don't want to greet him. You know, politicians, they promise they not follow what they're talking. Always they forget.
I'm only shaking your hand if you give more funding to our RFS. So many people here have lost their homes.
We need some help.
We need more help.
For a couple.
How much money put out the bottom corner of New South Wales, Mr Prime Minister? How come we only had 4 trucks to defend our town? Because our town doesn't have a lot of money, but we have hearts of gold, Mr Prime Minister.
No, you're an idiot, mate. You really are. You won't be getting any votes down here, buddy. You're an idiot. Who votes liberal around here? Nobody. No liberal votes. You're out, son. You are out. Good night. See you later. Bye.
What about the people who are dead now, Mr Prime Minister? What about the people who have nowhere to live?
You're not welcome, you
Every single time this area has a flood or a fire, we get nothing. If we were Sydney, if we were North Coast, we would be flooded with donations, with emergency relief.
I'm a Prime Minister. And you'll hear lots of things from lots of people this week. What my request is love, and have your congregations reach out and love those around you. A lot of talk about our freedoms as Christians in this country, and they should be protected. Australia is a free country. There's nothing more fundamental than the freedom of belief, whatever that belief might be. Whether you have one or you don't. It might be of a different religion, it might be a different faith, but the freedom to believe is so important. And that needs to be nourished and it needs to be protected. But what this country needs more than that is the love of God. And I remember when I was young, when we heard the stories about the missionaries in Soviet Russia, and when there were Christians under persecution, you didn't hear the stories that they were complaining about their rights. They were just loving in those situations, and they were out there for God, and that was their response. This country needs more love, less judgment.
Freedom of religion, without being able to, your policy or anything, but do you believe that it will be secured for the churches to feel safe in terms of their beliefs?
Yeah, I do. And I think this is one of the things that I've felt passionately about since I first went into Parliament 12 years ago. I talked about it in the first speech I ever gave. And yeah, of course, we'll do what we must do from a legislative point of view in the law. But what I think is great, and I want to thank everyone, it doesn't matter how you voted, as Brian said, I want to thank everyone here, outside of here, for their prayers. It didn't matter where Jenny and I went in the country, someone come up to us and they talk about how they've been praying for us, people were fasting for us. What all that boils down to, I think, is a culture in this country. It's not the laws that makes freedom of religion work, it's the culture that accepts it. So I speak about my faith with Jenny because I want everyone in this place to feel comfortable about talking their faith in this country. It's not a political agenda, it's just who we are, it's who you are, and wherever you are, here we go,
introducing the religious discrimination legislation.
At the last election. Today, we honour that commitment. Laws needed to protect citizens in a tolerant, multicultural, liberal democracy. Commonwealth has a Sex Discrimination Act, a Racial Discrimination Act, a Disability Discrimination Act and an Age Discrimination Act. However, there is no standalone legislation to protect people of religion, of faith, against discrimination, or indeed for those who choose not to have a faith or religion. The introduction of this bill, the Religious Discrimination Bill of 2021, will fix this. In this age of identity politics, where we hear much about how we are identified by our gender, our age, our sexuality, our race, our ethnicity, or our level of physical or intellectual ability, these are known as protected attributes, and they should be. We are rightly protected against discrimination in relation to any of these attributes. But, Mr. Speaker, human beings are more than our physical selves. As human beings, we are also soul and spirit. We are also, importantly, what we believe. For many, this can inform who they are more than anything else. The protection of what we choose to believe in a free society is essential to our freedom. In a liberal democracy, it is like oxygen. And so it is only right we should expect that what we sincerely believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking You are not allowed to believe Prime Minister when he talking is not take action. This is my question. I ask him a question to answering me question. Or he promised when he was doing a campaign, him to show us what he did to follow how he was the protection, how he was the promised society. He take action to give them this he promised them. May I believe anything how he was talking he follow. Now you have to know, Prime Minister, we no need to promise to promise society, Prime Minister Scott Morrison to promise another again society. We need him to take action one time to send the police letter and to send the court letter to say this rules, stop it, to blame society this. Society from today, they're free. When he want to put another new rules, to change another rules, is our responsibility not to ask society our responsibility to waiting another his rules. The no Prime Minister, he have power to talking to apologize, and when he finished to apologize to stop this. When you hear he talking, he promise, and how he hear he talking, you say you thinking to believe him and he take action. Since he been in the fire, they do him interview. It's a lot of interview. He say he going 3 months. This time for fire. They say now you understand. He say yes, and he apologize. And they say now how when they're doing this gentleman was doing him interview, he asked him a question, what are you going to solve now? He said, I'm going to solve all the problem, freedom, fire, to solve this problem. He asked him how many months, how many days, which week, which day you want to solve this problem. He said to 3 months. Now look this video. How there was a blame him in fire. About fire. How many years now? To me, why I'm talking him na president na this gentle Uganda museveni Yoweri Kaguta tibaburwa. They are not different. They are not different. I told you since I come here, I know leaders like 5 or 6. I never see they act him with their promise. They not all promise. They destroy all promise. Now I ask him a question. He promised freedom society. He finished to give them. He promised to protect society in a fire. He finished to protect them. He promised he will protect economic. Now this is my question. Now I want him to tell me a day he come now he protect economic. Economic they not down. Why him when you ask him this question, he tell you this corona disease nguze come. corona disease, when they have disease, he's not allowed to tell you they destroy economic. Corona disease is not count economic. He destroy economic, him herself. Them they destroy economic, them herself is not allowed to show economic. Corona disease they destroy economic. To me, is not allowed to show you corona disease they destroy economic. Now, is I don't have anything he promise he protect. Why I say I can't believe him. Now I start, I'm talking with you, I said this gentle and this another gentle Uganda, I think they're born one day, and I think they're born with God, he makes them with one staff. Now I start museveni. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the gentle Museveni. I'm talking even our Prime Minister. They act the same, they behavior the same. Those the people leaders I see, they know how to promise you to improve what they improve you, they're going to do it. First Museveni, day he come in the bush. He found government Milton Obote. He have money 1,500, 100. And he say, why this country they have 1,000 and they have 1,500? This is they bring money Uganda not to be strong. Not to be strong. Not to be stronger. Why they make 1,500 500 and he make his money. And to 1,000 to going to change, he say he take 120. He left 110. Meaning to 1,000. When you change money, they give you $10 to 1,000. His money, they're going to be strong at all country Africa. His money, they're going to be all country Africa. They're going to respect this money. And he make $5 until to 100. He destroy 500 and now 1,000. He promised society his money, they're going to be strong. In Africa, people they want to change his money, they'll be top to them. And to change money, he take the money society all. To 1,000 to take 20 out. To left 10. Meaning 1,000 is the $10. The 1,000 is the 10 shillings. Now this is my question I ask him, and I ask this Prime Minister, this promise he was the promise Museveni to Baburwa, there was the real story. Now his money is strong. Now this is another my question. A day he destroy 1,000. Na to destroy 500. Now his money, he have one paper 1 million. And he have na half million. Now this is my question. Why before he destroy 1,500 they bring money to be stupid rubbish? Now why him he put 1 million and he put half million? Meaning he get a lot of profit, his money they grow up, and when they finish to grow up, he put her 1 million in one paper. Now this is my question. Museveni, this 1 million, why before you destroy Milton about 1,500, they bring money to be rubbish? Now this 1 million na half million, them they protect your money to be strong. Why before you say 1,000 na 500 they bring Milton about his money to be rubbish, to destroy money down to be rubbish? Now this your money 1 million, one paper na half million. Who forced you to put this? Is the Milton Obote he told you to put this? Is the society they force you to put this? When you put this, why you are not remember before you was against another money, someone people he have? This is I'm talking. Don't trust Prime Minister Scott Morrison, and don't trust this General Museveni. All they act the same. All they promise the same. All they like one party is the Prime Minister Scott Morrison, another party is the Museveni. Them all they have they're wearing one body. They're wearing one brain. They have one head. So this is they know how to promise you. Now you thinking as these people they promise me, they protect me. Now they promise me, they give me something. And them they act the same. Now if you give them advisor, they want to against you, you don't like them. It's them they not work with the advisor. They not work with to show them a mistake, they close with you. This is my message to muhoozi. My message to muhoozi, my brother muhoozi. Mr. Muhoozi, Sani Museveni, General Muhoozi, I'm not against you. You are not allowed to be leaders. And I'm not against you. You not to be in the government. I have my question I want to ask you. You know, in Runyankole Ruchiga, they have language, big language. When you want to fuck like your father, you are back at they get damage. Your back as a get damage. I want you to listen to my video and put your brain. And taking my video is important to you. Me, I'm talking, every I'm talking, I don't have any party. You're going to put me, I support this party, I do this party. No. Me, I support all the society Uganda. I'm support your father, I'm support you, I'm support all the society Uganda politician. All the politician. And I support another politician, theyre come. I'm not against any politician. And I'm not enemy any politician. When you listen to my video, don't listen to my video like you listen to supporters Chagulani. And don't listen to my video to like I'm a supporter any party Uganda. No. Me, I support society Uganda to have peace. I support anybody, he be leaders to protect his society, to have peace, to make them together. And support any leaders to close with Ugandese or politicians to be happy each other. Now this is my question. Before I told you big language, Banyankole Bachiga, what is they talking? When you want to fuck like your father, you make damage back. Now I start to ask you a question. Your father, when he been in the bush, he goes there to fighting. He say, he fighting Milton Obote to steal vote. Society they believe him. He talking true. Now you don't remember this, and he did this, and he was talking this. This is I'm talking, you muhoozi, you are not remember this, why your father to go in the bush, you finished to born. You don't remember this I'm talking? Another. He say, when they take a government, no any leaders he'll control 10 years. He'll control twice only. After twice, he'll move, he's not going to stand up again. You muhoozi, you are not remember this? I'm talking fake story. Another he say, then the Duka government, they're not going to still vote. You muhoozi, you are not remember this? I'm talking, not me I'm talking. Your father, how you are the talking? And he say, they make democracy no torture Ugandese. Government they be not torture Ugandese. You muhoozi, you are not remember this. I'm talking fake story. And he say, no any government he torture society, not to shoot society, not to kill society, not to ask society money. They said they do government, democracy, they have human rights. This is my question again, muhoozi. I'm talking fake story. You don't remember we were talking this? Muhoozi, when you remember this, he was talking this. Now you are a big man and now you have children. Don't say you are children when you have a mistake, now you have a problem. He can protect you to show you mistake. Now he can say he can protect you this mistake. Now why you look this mistake? You have your head. Now your father he have his head. Now your mother she have his head. Now you have your head. Why you are no say my father as this we were going to do it. They're not allowed to be. You are not allowed to do this, and already your brain you want to be leaders. Now this is my question. What you going to lie story to promise story? Your father is never promised society. Because society they are going to believe. To me, society you promise society to believe you, to know your father what he doing, you are not doing. To know your father you talk with your father, you are not supporting your father promise he promised society is not give them. This is to me, they make you stronger, and they come, they make your children strong in the future when you are not there. To me, they make you strong. To me now when you say my father no, me I move government, I need you to correct mistake, this mistake, to stop torture, to stop food, to stop to put society in prison, to stop to steal vote. This is a politician government. You, if you close with Kyagulanyi, is a politician. When you see, I talk with my father, he can listen. Now you can say, I change, I follow Kyagulanyi. It's a government. Government, they are not family. Now, when you did this, I know you're going to promise society. this is the society they were they say his children is not to support his father. We have to support him. We have to support him. He is not to support his father. Your father, he have his life. Now you have your life. Your father, he have his choice. Now you have to have your choice. The same now your mother, he have his choice. Now you have to have your choice. Now your brother, the same, he have his choice. Now you have your choice. Your sister, the same. You can't say to my brother he steal. Now you say you're going to steal. You start to blame your brother why you go to steal. Your brother, he can't be in danger. Now you say I'm going to be in danger. You start to be my brother, be a good person. Now, if your father is a bad person, you have to talk to your father and say, my father, no, that is not good you're doing. Now, this, when you did this, they make you stronger in society. Now, I want to ask you a question. What are you going to promise society? All the people they're talking about you start to punch them, to put them in prison. And your father, a day you was coming in the bush, society they was talking, he be quiet. The news they were writing him about him, he was a big quiet. Society they say, hey, we singing with this gentle, is not to go to be gentle. He's going to be gentle. They have Sharia news Uganda. Always they were writing to Museveni, they were talking to Museveni. He look down. Now you, what you're going to lie Uganda? How are you going to start to lie Uganda society to support you? Brother and sister, brother Muhoozi, don't sing in your government they're going to be your government your father. Your father to control 10 years, 35 years, he was a worker with it, to challenge them, to lie them. Now you start with your government, they're going to start top to mistake. They have a mistake. I think you first ask what I'm talking with you. To me, don't be like your father is an old in society, they give him an advisor. You Muhoozi, go back, close with society, and respect society, and play with society, and joke with society. You will get everything. Na your grands, na your children, they will get everything. Correct mistake you yourself. Correct damage. Already you are younger. This age correct mistake, fighting to correct mistake, not to bring another mistake. This man he talking about you, and you put him in prison. Muhoozi. I'm not support those people they use language they abuse language that abuses you with your health. I'm not support them. Now I'm not support you to go to revenge them. Now I ask you question. Your father he called society pig. Is your father he bullying society nguzera pig? No, when he bullying society nguzera pig, what you doing with your father to talk with her? Don't call you told him don't call society pig. You stop him not to call society pig. I ask you a question. You stop him, my father, don't call society pig. Now when you hear he call them a pig, you put him in a prison. To this place you put this man. Me, you and your father, I'm talking to protect each other, not to bring blood Uganda, this blood Western or Western to start to share to start push blood out, and the Western society they don't have anything they get to your father. By him to start to get problem about your father, and a lot of by him 100%, 90% they don't have they get to your father. Banyarwanda 100% to find 90% they don't have any they get to your father. Banyankole 100%, 90% they don't have they get profit to your father. And to find they start to bring blood out. This is my example. This time war, this place in Uganda you're fighting. Your father he fighting. You see there are people they die. How many these people they die? Now you Western, this tribe I'm talking. You scared to talking tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to remember me. You Baima, Banyarwanda, Uganda, Banyankole, Bachiga, Batoro, Banyoro, Baganda, Basoga. One day you're going to remember me while I was talking to the story. Bafumbira, one day you're going to remember me while I was talking to the story. This is the time to talking to you, our brother Museveni, and to talking our father Museveni, and to talking to our brother Muhoozi. So you can be together, he is the father, to make society, to make government together, to make society together, to teach them discipline, to teach them democracy and peace and freedom. Not not first blood to come, first guns to come, blood to come, blood to go out. This is they protect us all. They protect all Ugandese to close each other, to forget their past. To forget this all of their past. Brothers and sisters who receive my video, you have to put it in all language, all Ugandese language to receive this my message. This is my video, all Ugandese to receive his language, to receive my message. Muhoozi, if you want to control Uganda, go down, make peace with Ugandese, close with Ugandese, move this, close Museveni, your father, put far with you. You protect your father and protect your children and protect all your society to be together. To me, you are going to control is a blood. When you walk with your father, how you're going to control is the blood. You control blood. I'm talking with you true story. If you want to against me, I'm not against you. You are not allowed to be leaders. If you want to take me like your enemy, take me like your enemy. Me, I'm not taking you like your enemy. Me always I'm talking Ugandese, don't bullying in politicians, they no need bullying each other. Is a politician is no need to bullying. Politician is like a teacher. Politician, they are not different with the teacher. Politician is a peace meaning. Always you hear me, I'm against all, against supporters, your father, against supporters, Chagurani, they use bullying language. Bullying language, they are not peace. Bullying language, they are not government. Bullying language, they are not community. Bullying language, they are violence. Now this is my question. Stop it, this man. You put in prison, he talking about you. No any people they can talk about him. Jesus, they were talking about her. Now when you put him in prison, they stop not talking about you. They stop not to bullying about you. To me, you bullying a lot of stuff to bullying you. Why every he going to talking, he bullying you. Every he going to talking, he bullying you. Every he going to talking, he bullying you. Now you're going to stop to not to bullying you, or you put them in a prison, or you kill them. This is my question. Or you kill them. Now look, listen to my video. Question I ask you. Ask yourself what you're going to do. How you're going to promise society and your politician. What you're going to raise them you solve them, you give them freedom. And already people they are talking about you put them in prison. And already your supporters they bullying, and them you are not blame them. Your father him is a father, everybody is a leaders, is a top, he been leaders, and is a old man. Him he have to respect, not to bullying his society to call them pig. Now one he calls them pig, why you blame him? You say my father this language, stop it, this language. Don't say you children you can't blame your father. Don't say your children he can't blame you when you use bad language, now you do mistake. Now don't say you can't look mistake to your father to say my father as this you doing is a mistake. When you are not bullying your father mistake, meaning you are not going to control, you are not going to protect Uganda. Meaning when you are not look your children, then he doing a mistake, you are not correct him a mistake, meaning you don't care when he get a mistake, when he get problem. Everybody share this my video. Australia, Uganda, share this video. This is the message for two leaders, Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Museveni Kaguta Tebaburwa, and son Museveni na him. For this is my message for 3 people: Muhoozi, Museveni, and Scott Morrison Australia. My question, need to ask my question. I repeat again, Scott Morrison, we no need society to promise us. As we need you to take action only. Your promise is a lot. No any promise you act. You don't go and lie me. You are promise to protect economic. You protect economic. No, you destroy economic. You not going to lie me. You protect economic. No, you destroy economic. You yourself. When you listen, you follow society they talking, you protect economic. This is my question. You're talking in society they have rights to have injection. And they have rights not to have injection. They are her choice. No, why you put rules to ban the society because they're not allowed to go in a club, in a job? Another my question. When you know society everybody has her choice, why this gentleman he come to play football, Tennessee, and you banned him not to play tennis? Why not ask yourself where he coming from? Why is them they not banned him not to come? Why you want you always your country to miss human rights? And you talking Australia. To me, Australia they be strong as they follow human rights. When they not follow human rights, they're not going to be a country strong. This is my question, Prime Minister Scott. I ask you to listen to this video. When you against human rights society, another country count society they have, how many millions they have, and can count in you how many millions you have. You don't have, you have 25 million, 20 is the distress. When they get violence with you, you'll protect the border. This is my question I ask you, Prime Minister Scott Morrison. You'll protect the border, you hit your society, you kill with odds and aboriginals, they are not 10 millions. With rules, with control. They are not 10 millions, Prime Minister. English and odds, they are not 10 millions. Now you want to continue to kill them, I'm talking with you. You thinking this man he talking bullshit. One day your grand, your daughter, your children, they're going to remember me. Bye bye society.